Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jared. For all things Call of Duty and console gaming, rep with me. In today's video, we got some exciting news about the PlayStation 6. You heard that right, PlayStation 6. There's been rumors swirling about it. PlayStation 6 rumors have been dropping over the last couple of days. There's an article I have pulled up from Noob Feed. Again, these things just pop up on my Google. It's on Noob Feed. I'll drop the link in the description below, but it just details up some hints of what the PlayStation 6 will be and just the capabilities of it. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So as you guys can see, Sony Systems Architect hinted at PlayStation 6 release time frame. Again, this article is on Noob Feed. Early links hint at 8K AI upscaling, Zen 5 architecture, and GPU power to rival high-end gaming PCs. Sony is planning for the PlayStation 6, which will be a highly powerful system. The next generation of console games is slowly coming together. PlayStation fans initially hoped that the console would be released in 2027, but a new update from Mark Cerny, Sony's system architect, and AMD, their tech partner, suggests that we may have to wait until 2028 or even 2029. I really don't like to hear that because that's 4 years away, but I don't mind if it's going to be competitive with gaming PCs. I expect it to take some time to develop a console to run like a PC. This extra time on the other hand seems well deserved, as machine learning on the PS6 is expected to bring major improvement to graphics and gameplay. A little over 5 years have passed since the PlayStation 5 was released, and gamers are already looking forward to Sony's next console. New rumors suggest that the PS6 could be a huge step forward, maybe even Sony's most ambitious console to date. Recently released PS5 Pro continues to showcase its power with faster frame rates and support for ray tracing on 4K displays. Ray tracing just is lighting that they have in games. It messes with the shadows and stuff. Again, I'm not a tech guru or tech whiz like that, but ray tracing just makes games look better, especially on a 4K display. Sony is reportedly switching to AMD Zen 5 CPU architecture, a major step up from Zen 2 chips used in both the PS5 and PS5 Pro. This change could vastly enhance the console's processing power with more realistic physics, improve AI behavior, and larger open world games that run smoothly. This will make Sony's next-gen console as good as a modern gaming PCs, especially for game designers who want to create games with larger and more complex worlds. The PS6's GPU is expected to have more than 20 teraflops of power, whereas the PS5 Pro is expected to only have 16.7. Although numbers alone don't tell the whole story, this jump will be a significant step forward for visual quality of console games. However, what's really capturing people's attention is the concept of AI-powered 8K upscaling. Sony looks ahead, even though most gamers are still playing in 1080p or 4K screens. I was about to say, 8K upscaling doesn't matter who has an 8K display. That doesn't matter really unless you're going to purchase an 8K display. I doubt that people are even going to move that far. Again, gamers are still gaming in 1080p, 1440p, or 4K. I do see a visual difference. I have a 4K monitor and a PS5 Pro, and I think it runs smooth and it really looks nice. So, but the 8K thing, I mean, that's cool. By 2029, 8K may be a norm now. 2028, 2029. This upscaling technology could make current gen graphics clearer and sharper, even on existing TVs. It will also get the console ready for an 8K future when display technology catches up. Makes sense. So they're kind of jumping the gun, but it makes sense. Eventually technology will catch up. It's important to note that Sony isn't trying to make everything 8K. They might instead use AI upscaling methods, which promise better performance without using as many resources as 8K rendering. It makes sense that this level of cutting edge performance will be more expensive, although there's no official price details yet. Analysts estimate the PS6 could cost between $600 and $650 when it launches, or possibly more depending on the production cost and the hardware specification set. Gaming has gotten expensive even on a console. If you're paying $600 plus for a console, it better rival modern day PCs. Life is expensive now, isn't it? That being said, Sony has consistently struck a good balance between price and performance, ensuring most people can afford their products. If they pull it off again, the PS6 might be the most talked about next gen console. Obviously, it will. Their only competitor, in my opinion, right now is the Nintendo. The Nintendo Switch 2 is a really good console. It'll probably easily travel through the generation and age very well. Xbox, on the other hand, they're going more of just straight the hybrid PC route. People are assuming they probably won't even drop their own console. They'll have a third-party console with another computer manufacturer. Sony hasn't announced a release date for a game, but we can get a good idea from how things have progressed in the past. The PS4 was released in 2013. The PS5 is expected to be released in 2020. Not expected. I mean, it did release in 2020. The PlayStation 6 might be released in 2027 if Sony adheres to this 7-year development process. This gives the PS5 Pro about 3 more years to shine, which gives Sony time to refine the PS6 and have a bigger impact on the market. It's not just the hardware specs that make the PS6 rumors exciting. It's what they mean. Sony might finally want to make consoles and high-end PCs perform as well as each other. That's good to hear. It really is. I'm a console gamer through and through. I have been on the fence. Should I go over to PC? Should I not? I ended up leaving Xbox and settling with Sony, with PlayStation. And I think it's just a really good console. Rumors swirl, and I've been on this platform for 8 months now, and they always give us updates about their where they're going, especially with their hardware, what they're going to do about it. That's the only thing I really cared about. Xbox went the whole Game Pass route, the Netflix of games. You get 1,000 games for $20 a month. Cool, but you got a mid to low range console, which is just not it. The Xbox Series X and S are, they're kind of blah. If the Gen 5 architecture, 20 plus teraflops, GPU, and AI powered 8K upscaling all work together, the PS6 could be the biggest step forward in PlayStation hardware history, surpassing the leap from PS4 to PS5. And if it's done right, it can completely change how console developers work, for creating worlds to optimize frame rates. Of course, this is speculation. Yeah, so this is all speculation. This is good to hear. Honestly, I think it's great to hear again. Sony has definitely won me over just by simply caring, and the rumors swirl about this. If they're true, if they're not true, if they're completely just out of left field, I really don't know. I'm not that detailed to really get into it like that. I just follow it and I enjoy console gaming. But the PlayStation 5 Pro has been treating me well, particularly for just Call of Duty. Its image quality is perfect. Frame rates are good. Definitely seems like it has less input lag in the game. And with the PS6 coming in the next 3 or 4 years, it's just exciting. I know there's another update coming out to the PlayStation 5 Pro in 2026, rumored to be dropping alongside GTA 6. So these big old open world games will definitely be able to operate on consoles pretty well, particularly on the PlayStation side. I can't talk for Xbox. My dog's in Team Green, man. Fortunately, I had to leave him behind. But this is just good to hear, to see as well. Again, I'll drop the link of this article in the description below. If you stuck along just to check this video out, I appreciate the support. Leave a comment if you like. That's all I got for y'all today. I'm out.